Hi, this is Kim. Welcome to the Songwriters section of my website, and this is Scout. I've been working with songwriters for over 20 years, and I love working with songwriters. I've done song critique sessions for NSAI and several other groups. I've done songwriter workshops and classes and mentoring, and traveled the country teaching, and I just love mentoring songwriters. That's actually what led me to production, because I felt like songwriters needed an advocate and a mentor in the studio through the recording process as well. As I said, I love working with songwriters from the beginning of tweaking the songs and getting them tight enough to go into the studio and be worthy of spending money and time on, throughout the whole process. I have done many artist projects over the years, but I will always continue to do my group songwriter sessions. These are sessions where I allow several songwriters to share in the cost of the session, so that everyone can afford to get master session players and the great quality without having to spend the money that it takes to do a full private session. I also do private sessions with songwriters. I do singer-songwriter album projects and concept albums. As NSAI says, the National Songwriters Association, it all begins with a song, and that's true. Commercial success, however, begins with a great presentation of that song for the world to hear. If a great song is written and nobody hears it, does it make a sound? I don't think so. That's why I do what I do, to help you get your songs out to the world and reach your goals in the commercial marketplace. I love helping songwriters fine-tune their vision for their song and then capturing that on recording. I have the benefit of working with some of the top musicians in the world here in Nashville. The guys I work with have played on with everybody from Robert Plant to James Taylor to Taylor Swift to Rascal Flatts and many more. You can check out their credentials on my website, in fact. The experience of these great musicians, combined with my experience as a songwriter and a performer and a vocal coach, I can produce just about any genre of music in Nashville. Here's some things that are unique to Kim Copeland Productions. First, it's the pre-production process. I don't take any song into the studio until we feel like it's ready and deserving of the time and money we're going to spend on it. This includes working with you to get the lyrics as tight as they can be, enhancing the melody, and making sure that we've come up with a creative and interesting musical group that's going to really sell the song and take you where you want it to take you. Secondly, I work for you. That means my first question to you, no matter what type of project we're doing, is what are your goals for our recording? What are your goals for this project that we're going to work on? Because it's not enough to get you a great recording. I have to get you something that's going to help propel you towards your goals and get you further down the road. Next, it's the musicians and vocalists that I work with. They're all live all the time. I have everybody in the studio at once. I usually work with at least 5 musicians, and we're all there listening to your song together, discussing ideas for it, and I think the creative energy shows on the final product. I use up-and-coming artists for the vocals on your song demos, as well as the top demo singers in Nashville. I can get to pretty much anybody we want. So the quality is very important to me. If I don't enjoy what I do, you're not going to enjoy it, and the people on the other end listening to it are not going to enjoy it. Along with my live musicians, there are always live drums on my sessions. I never use canned drums or drum machines or programmed. I just feel like you get the live energy. The drummer is such an important force in the whole recording process that keeps that train moving. So I insist on a live drummer, and I use some of the best drummers in the business. Another reason to work with Kim Copeland Productions is you can hear before you buy. I have great samples of before and afters on my website, so be sure and go check those out. You can hear what comes in the door, what goes out the door, and see if there's something I can do to help you with your songs and take your songwriting and your song pitching to the next level. And the most important thing that I think Kim Copeland Productions does above everyone else in the town is that I have you involved in it. If you're able to be a part of the process, I want you here. You'll be in there singing your scratch vocal. You'll be a part of the group meeting with all the musicians as we listen to the songs and run down the Nashville number chart. And if you're not here, this is what I do. I'll be in there singing your scratch vocal. I never record a track without a vocal, because you're pitching these songs to vocalists. You're not pitching them to guitar players or drummers. So I want to make sure that whatever musical bed I create works around the vocal presentation that we want to give. So if you're not here to protect the integrity of that vocal line and the melody line, I'll be doing it for you as I produce your project. I hope that you'll check out my website further. Thanks for looking at it, and I look forward to hopefully working with you in the near future.